Hello there and welcome to Fairyland Cottage, and thanks very much for joining me here today. It was a glorious autumn day and I thought I'd bring you along with me as I go and collect some elderberries. Now autumn is the time for collecting elderberries and early summer is the time for collecting the elderflower. But the elder tree is a really special tree, so much so that Hippocrates, who was the father of medicine, actually called the tree his medicine chest, because it was able to treat a wide variety of ailments, but the most common one is that it treats colds and flus. So I thought it was fitting at this time to make some elderberry syrup. And it's been used for thousands of years. And this is a huge elderberry tree. But they grow wild in Ireland. And even the branches are used to make musical instruments. So it's a really special tree. And elderberries are packed full of vitamin A, potassium, calcium, vitamin C, and it's really high in antioxidants. So there's nothing like just giving yourself a little bit of time to look after yourself and enjoy the process while you're doing it. So I thought, because the elder tree is so magical, let's spend a little bit of time in the fairy garden, lighting a fire and simmering some elderberries on the stove. And we got this stove here for free and the grate. Collected a few twigs. There's nothing like getting back to basics. It really confronts you with the fact that you need very, very little to live well. So we're going to simmer the berries for about 15 minutes. And I've left a link down below of where I got this recipe. And I'm just going to sit, mix, and enjoy the sounds of the forest. Now, this little bee was having a little bit of trouble flying. So we think that the bee was trying to climb up the tree so that he could fly off from a height. So if you have a little bit more knowledge, let me know in the comments. So I'm just going to let the syrup cool down. And while I'm waiting for that to cool, I thought I would do some painting of the fairy door. So I know the children will enjoy this one. And fairy doors are all over Ireland, and if you're ever over here and you're visiting some forest, you are bound to see a little fairy door at the bottom of a tree, and they're filled full of magic. We've had this door since we moved in 6 years ago, and I think it needs a nice coat of paint. And we had some leftover paint after painting the front door, so it was only right to give it the same colour. And while it was drying, I just planted a few little bulbs, some little snowdrops, which will be ready come spring, hopefully. And working in the garden, especially the fairy garden, just makes you appreciate the magic of life. We can be so serious when we get to being adults. I know I can anyway. And just letting a little bit of magic into your life just softens everything, slows everything down, and allows you to be open to new possibilities that you never thought possible. So painting a little fairy door just allows your creativity to go wild. Takes the pressure off yourself and you just get to be a little bit more free. So I added a bit of sweetener and some spices and then strained it through some cheesecloth. And that's it. I'm going to keep this elderberry syrup in the fridge for if I need it, but I think I'm just going to eat it anyway. It tastes absolutely delicious. So as always, chat to me down below. Thank you very much for watching this video. Have a wonderful week. Keep it simple, add a little bit of magic, and I'll see you in the next video.